Hey guys. So this morning the Lord showed me a picture of a tandem bicycle. And first, I just want to define what tandem means and then get into what he showed me. So basically, if you're not familiar with a tandem bike, it's a type of bike that enables two or more riders to cycle together on the same bike. Tandem also means having two things arranged, one in front of the other. So basically, the picture that he showed me this morning was Jesus came to pick me up on this tandem bike, and he was wearing almost like an old school kind of bike helmet, and he then handed me one to put on. So I put on the helmet and I got on the seat behind him. So he was riding in the front and I was riding behind him on this tandem bike. And as we went along, we rode up and down hills. We were winding through different roads and different paths. And sometimes we were on pavement, other times on gravel, more of like a bumpy surface. And basically, as we rode along on this journey, we encountered just all different types of terrain. And as we rode, I was sitting right behind him and I just looked straight ahead, really just, looking at his back as we rode, and we were just pedaling in sync. And as I watched this, it reminded me of Proverbs chapter 4, verses 25 through 27. And it says, "Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths of your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Keep your foot from evil." And as he was leading the way the whole time, I just kept my eyes straight ahead. It was like he was leading the bike that we're both on, and I knew that as he's sitting in front and he's looking ahead, that I just really needed to just ride behind him and just keep looking forward. And when you're on a bike, especially on a tandem bike, you really can't see fully around the other person. You just have to trust and know that they're looking out for what's ahead, and you're just riding along, and really you're not even trying to look around them because you're trusting the person in front to know where they're going and that they know what's along the path ahead. So at one point, as we were riding along, we stopped off. There was like a bench on the side of a path, and we sat there and we just drank some water. And as I watched this scene, he said, sometimes throughout the journey, you stop and you rest. You stay put for a while. You rest and get refreshed. And then when he says it's time to jump back on the bike, you start riding the next leg of the journey. So after he showed me this picture and these scenes this morning, I researched tandem bikes and the word tandem. And basically just searching for the meaning of, why was he showing me this picture? What was the meaning of all of it? So as I was researching, I found that a tandem bike allows two cyclists of different strength and ability to ride together, meaning the faster of the two isn't waiting for the slower cyclist to catch up, or the slower of the two cyclists isn't struggling to keep up with the faster. So when they ride together, they really have the ability to go faster because it's both of their efforts coming together. Both of their strengths and their abilities become one on this tandem bike. And what I really believe that the Lord is showing here is that he's talking about acceleration. He's talking about coming into alignment with him. When we're in alignment with him, our weaknesses and our ability, when they're combined with his strength and his ability, we have the ability to accelerate, to move at a faster pace because we're fully in line with him. We're doing life with him. And when we're allowing him to lead and we trust that he knows the perfect path for us, we move into like an accelerated life. Just we're just accelerating, through him. And I just wanted to share this word because I just felt like he's saying, when we're doing life with him, when we're on this tandem bike of life and we're going through these different paths and these different roads where some are smooth, some are rocky, as far as life is concerned, he is looking for us to just look straight ahead at him, not giving fear or discouragement, a place in our minds, but that we're just solely trusting in him to lead us on the path that he wants us on. And I feel like with the helmet that he had handed me to put on, it's really just a reminder of wearing our helmet of salvation, covering our mind from the doubt that the enemy tries to attack us with and all of the other things that try to, get into our mind and bring us down or bring us to, places of the past of disappointment and shame and different things like that. So I just felt like it was a reminder of putting on the helmet of salvation and keeping it on to guard our minds against the enemy. So I just pray that you would just ask the Lord to show you areas where you need to just look straight at him and trust that he knows the way. He knows what's up ahead. We don't know what the next day holds. So if we just keep our eyes straight ahead looking at him, we don't even have to worry about anything. If we're looking to him, he knows the way. He knows what's up ahead, and he just wants you to ride in tandem with him. Let him lead and enjoy the ride as you focus on him.